Hello everyone, and welcome to Frequently Asked Questions with Kristen. So I wanted to go over one of the ones that I'm getting the most, maybe over the last 12 months, but these days, especially the last couple months, it's been, Kristen, when is my appraisal coming in? Kristen, when can I expect my appraisal? Okay? And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's such an ambiguous question right now. There's so much that's going into it. So there's a few things I wanted to discuss with you. So if you are a buyer's agent, a listing agent, or a consumer in the purchase market, or a consumer coming into this purchase market, you kind of have an understanding, right? So as a lender, we've never seen this. And I think I'm going to speak on behalf of all lenders that have been in the business for at least the last 20, 25 years. We've never seen an appraisal situation like the one we're in right now, okay? So one of the things is it's very inconsistent. And what I mean by that is every appraiser is technically, think of them as an independent contractor, right? So we, after 2010 and 12, there was an Appraisal Independence Act, right? That went into effect and it regulated our appraisals so that lenders can't talk to appraisers to, coerce them, okay? And so we have appraisal management systems where we actually order the appraisals through. And we can leave notes in the system, just like asking questions about where are the appraisals at, or we order it, they give us a timeline, we accept or not, okay? And these appraisal panels have many appraisers on them, okay? And it's like a wheel. Think of it like a wheel, right? Where we put that in and the wheel spins and whichever appraiser grabs it, the order first wins, okay? So kind of similar yet different. Yep, just think it's just an analogy. It's not really how it works, but basically meaning that we cannot coerce an appraiser to take our order. We can't draw it to them on purpose to anybody specific, right? There's a plethora of appraisers that we have, and they all kind of get a turn and they accept orders as they can do them, right? And so lenders are somewhat at the mercy of getting these appraisals done and done on time per regulation, okay? If you have any lender out there who's promising you anything from an appraiser, I'd run because it's not a good tactic. It's probably illegal because lenders cannot promise anything, not a timeline, not a cost, not any of that, all right? So just some food for thought there. But anyway, so I digress. The other part of the inconsistency is right now are the timelines, right? And I'll give you a couple examples. One, I ordered 2 appraisals the week before 4th of July and I had them in a week. Yeah, it was great. I'm not complaining. I was floored actually, which was very, very cool. I also ordered an appraisal a month before that and the inspection didn't even happen until the 3rd week, okay? Meaning that it took 3 weeks for the inspection to even happen and then another week to get it back. So we're 4 weeks on that one, right? And as a lender, it's really hard to say to a buyer or an agent, I can promise you I can close in 30 days. As somebody who's dependent on a third party to get their job done, I really can't promise anything right now. I can advise, I can work my darndest to get it done on time, which I do, but a lot of times I've seen, and more than ever, I'm babysitting appraisals right now. I'm asked, I can't even tell you how many times a day from all parties involved in everything is when is the appraisal coming in, right? I live in our appraisal management system. My whole team does right now because we're trying to make sure we're staying on top of them as much as possible. Now, going back to it, I had that appraisal done, right? One of them was conventional and it was right in town. Easy to do, done. I had another conventional right in town. 18 appraisers turned it down before I got one to accept it. You heard that right, 18 appraisers. We couldn't figure out why. Why couldn't they take it? Why didn't they take it? Was it because they all thought there would be tough comps? Is it all because they were just that busy? Why? And that's the part that's the unknown. We don't know. We can just keep begging and asking and begging and asking and putting it in the order and putting it in the order and seeing what happens, okay? And seeing when somebody grabs it. Now, we still close that loan on time. However, it was incredibly tough to babysit somebody to take that appraisal. I've seen that happen a little bit more. Rural properties are really tough as well because appraisers have to drive an extended amount of time to get to the home, to inspect it, and then come back. So typically what I've seen when I've talked to them is they try to bundle up homes all in that area and get them all done at once, right? So they may even be picking and choosing the appraisals they're taking based on their location, based on the type of property. I hate to say it. I'm not saying for sure that that's what's happening. However, it seems likely when I've got one that's accepted right away and another one that's been in the turn and in the turn and in the turn and is not, right? Because it might be a little harder, so they can't get it done on time. The other thing that we can't confirm with you right now is the cost. Appraisals are typically somewhere between $400 and $500, right? Lender to lender, that's their average cost. I'm seeing some offers come back, so I put the order in and the appraisal, we ask for it in 7 to 10 days. That's always the request, 7 to 10 days. Now, right now in this particular market, the appraisals will come back and say, I'll accept the order, but I need a due date of this and I want an extra $200. I want an extra $500. Rush fee, complex property, you name it, I've seen it all. We have seen appraisals requests come back asking for it upwards of $1,500 to $2,000. I am not kidding you. I know it's crazy to hear that, but that's what we're seeing. And as lenders, we're combating that for you because those types of fees are ridiculous, right? But it's a supply and demand. If you want it faster, they're going to ask for a premium. It's no different than the lumber saying, okay, we're short lumber. If you want it faster and you want your load, you're going to pay a premium for it, right? If you want a vehicle right now and there's a chip shortage, you're probably paying a premium for it, right? This is no different. This is a supply and demand situation, okay? And one of the things I see all over the place is be kind, be kind, be kind, be compassionate until we're late on an appraisal and then everyone loses their mind. I get it, right? I'm just trying to give examples of why this market in this particular situation is different. Where we need to be compassionate is that appraisers are people too. I've talked to them. They don't love this market. They're inundated. They're working 15, 16, 17 hours a day to try to keep up for you. They have wives, they have families, they have ball games to go to, they have vacations to take. They have all of this so that when they're out doing these types of things, they either are going to be late on your appraisal or they're taking away from their family. And anyone who's working those kind of hours right now understands what that means. So let's be a little bit compassionate about it as well. Let's try to not slam these offers in 30 days. Also remember that if you've waived your appraisal in your offer, it doesn't mean the lender still doesn't need to get one. That's just a contingency waiver that you've chosen to take, okay? So make sure you know what that looks like. Talk to your lender, but be patient. Be positive, be patient. It will work out. These appraisers really do want to get this job done for you. It's again a supply and demand issue. So know that your lenders are working for you. Know that they're literally living in their appraisal management system and know that they have your backs to get this stuff done. My name is Kristen. I'd love to hear your comments. Drop them below. Shoot me an email or text. Let me know what you're seeing. Together in this, we can keep each other apprised to it, educated, and we can help make this purchase process just a little bit better for you. Thank you so much for listening. If you know of anyone who could utilize this video, please share it. And as always, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.